So I have just been fed. MGM, or Empire Casting, treat us to a very nice lunch, I will say. I am non-union, and I'll give credit where credit's due. The lunches are pretty solid. I had a turkey sandwich, and I had an apple. I had a few bites of a brownie, but I can't really eat brownies that much because of my stomach. And a cherry Coke. So we're ready to go back in and film some more Creed 2 fight scene. Adonis Creed versus Victor Drago, who is played by Florian. I can't remember his last name, but he's actually injured right now, like in real life. The actor, he apparently hurt his shoulder, but he's a trooper. You know, he's out there battling. You know, it's not real boxing, but it's essentially real boxing as far as technique and all that kind of stuff. And it's hard work. I mean, those guys are standing and moving around, and, you know, for, again, 10, 12, 14-hour days. So I believe Sylvester Stallone has been dismissed for the day. I guess when you're Sylvester Stallone, you don't have to stay for the long day, for these long days anymore. You can come in and shoot your scenes quickly and go home. And he is an old man now, so I totally get it. What else? I'm not sure what the plan is for the rest of the night. I'm guessing they're going to film a few more fight segments. They did film crowd reactions today. I had a camera lens right in my face, so I hope that gets captured for the film. That would be sweet. Of course, all the SAG actors get to go hang out in there. You know, hopefully one day I'll be in SAG. But it's a cool experience. This is awesome. You know, I'm a huge Rocky fan, so this is like a dream come true in a way. So yeah, gotta go back in and see what happens next. Stay tuned. And that is stage 2. That is where it is going down. That is where they are filming. We are filming the fight scene of, spoiler alert, Creed versus Victor Drago. It's all going down. Let's see if you can see it's getting late. Most likely going to be another 13 or 14 hour day. We're on hour hour 8 right now. So we'll see what happens. There's a Haddad's truck. So I've just wrapped up filming Creed 2. This is the Fillmore here in Philadelphia. It is the scene with Bianca, played by Tessa Thompson. And also, I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but there's another pretty big name actor that's in this scene. And it was awesome. I got to meet him and speak to him a little bit briefly. But it was a 15-hour day today to shoot probably a scene that's maybe a minute long, maybe a minute and a half. So that's Hollywood for you, though. But we had a good time. But checking out here from the Fillmore, signing out. What is up, guys? I am doing just a recap video of my experiences on the filming of Creed 2. I wanted to take advantage of some of this natural lighting we have going on here. I never get to do that, or Rose and I never do. So, experience as a background actor in Creed 2 was great. It was fun. There were long days. I mean, you're talking about 12, 13, 14-hour days. Lots of sitting around, lots of idle time. But you make friends along the way. You meet fellow actors and stuff like that. I was lucky enough to meet a couple of the actors. I met Dolph Lundgren, who plays Ivan Drago. He came into the lunchroom and he starts to like lift weights. There was like a random bench in the lunchroom. I don't know why, there was a random bench and weights in the lunchroom, and he starts lifting weights. And I'm like, that's Dolph Lundgren. And it seemed like I was the only one who recognized him. And I'm like, that's freaking Dolph Lundgren. So he stands up, he's chewing gum, he's stretching him, and I like wave at him. And he kind of gives me like a wink and a nod, like, you know, and like a thumbs up back. And I'm like, holy moly, Dolph Lundgren, you know. And then back in the studio where the boxing ring is and stuff like that, you got Michael B. Jordan, Felicia Rashad was not in attendance, but her stand-in was for the fight scene. Sly Stallone eventually came out. You know, the man, the myth, the legend. He came out and shot his scenes. There was a part where he had about 4 sentences to say, and for the life of him, he couldn't remember his damn lines. I mean, he got to the point where even like the extras watching knew the damn lines, and he just couldn't remember the damn lines. I don't know if he's nervous or if his age getting to him or what it is, but he's still a legend in his own right, and it was nice to see him. I got to meet Sly about 12 years ago during the Rocky Balboa filming. I got a picture with him and got to meet him, stuff like that. It was awesome. So I met him again. You know, he gave us all a high five. So it was cool seeing him again. And I got to meet the actor, and I can't remember his damn name, but I think he's like a real-life boxing face fixer. Oh, wow, that sounds really rookie-ish of me to say. But Stitch, I got to meet Stitch. He was very nice. He would walk up to people in the audience and just start chit-chatting with them and stuff. He'd walk up to me, and we start chit-chatting. It was pretty cool. And then a couple of days ago, about a month after the fight scene, I got called again to be a background actor, and this was for Bianca's scene, played by Tessa Thompson. She plays Bianca, who is Adonis' girlfriend in the Creed series. So the scene was filmed at the Fillmore, which is in the Fishtown area of Philadelphia, which is where I grew up, actually. So it was cool to, like, you know, shoot that, you know, near where I grew up, you know, and stuff like that. And it was the concert scene, and she's, you know, up on stage performing her song, and I guess it's not really a spoiler because they announced it, but Russell Hornsby has joined the cast of Creed 2. Some of you know him I know him from Lincoln Heights, back on ABC Family, back in like 2007. Some of you might know him from Grimm. But he was there. I briefly spoke to him. I told him, hey, man, you know, I loved you in Lincoln Heights. And he was like, yeah, man, I can dig it. I was like, yeah, you're the man. I'm not sure actually, I do kind of know, but I will not say what his role is in the film, because that's not fair to you guys or to the studio. So, Tessa Thompson, Bianca, was very nice. I got to stand in the front row of the concert, and she interacted with like all of us down there. She's very kind, very zen in a way, which I love, but very kind and very interactive, and just she seemed to be high on life, which is great. I love people like that, and it was great. So look out for Creed 2. Hopefully I'm in it, even if it's for a second. Hopefully I get a little appearance in it. November 2018.